How's it going, guys? It's Ruindoll here, coming back with you guys with some more Game Dev Tycoon. Going on episode 3 now. See, in episode 2, let's go and get this started here so our time stops. Let's see, game history. Episode 2, we released Pokemon. Got a 5.25 on it, very low, really. But I mean, we've already made $341,000 on it. That's a $265,000 profit on it. 31 in sales. You know, it's got 258 fans already. As you can see up here, it's been going pretty long now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 weeks it's been going. So it should be coming to a close pretty soon. And then we released White Collar. Another business simulator. T-Rex, the evolution simulator there. And then Tenchu, which was our flop. We did terrible on it. Blast from the Past was we got a 7 on it. It wasn't too bad, you know. Pokemon is now off the market. It sold 49,000 units, generated 344,000 in sales. That's pretty good for like a 5.25. But we managed to get back out of the hole. Last episode, we had to bank some money, got that straightened out, made some games. We created a brand new engine before we ended the episode. And we did this game report here for this one. We're up to 1.6K fans. We're in year 5 with $166,000 in cash. And we're going to develop a whole new game. We're going to go with Wild West. Go make it an action game on, well, PC has 17% of market shares right now, which is better than the other guys. And action games don't do all that great on Game Link, so we're going to go with PC. Going to use our brand new engine, Blue Flame version 1.1. We're going to call this Shootout. Finally, we got the 3D graphics version 1 in the engine finally. We had it pretty much through all of episode 2, but we never could get the money to actually put it in the game. So we're going to go with our 60-30-10 model here. If I can get to go to 30, there we go. And the reason why is because we need gameplay. Because we need the total game tutorials and the better user interface. Engine is going to give us our saved games. And then story and quest, it's just a linear story. You know, there's no options, you know. Boom, this is what's happening, deal with it type story. Which actually works out just fine in a Wild West shootout game. Kind of like Call of Duty. Okay. Okay, there we go. But we're still in the garage. Hopefully this episode we can get us a really good game out. Get that $1 million. Get out of this garage. Finally. That is the goal for this episode, is to get out of this garage. So we can actually start hiring people, get into medium-sized games, and start really making some money. And having a lot more fun. We finally got mono sound as well, which will make our game sound a lot better. Especially seeing how we're doing an action game, which sound actually is kind of important to them. So we're going to put this one back to our 1060-30. The 60 because we want to emphasize on that 3D graphics we finally got. And the sound we want to raise back up to 30 from that like 21 that it was, because we're no longer using basic sounds, but now we're using mono sounds, which is going to make it just so much better. So far we're doing pretty good. We only got like 2 bugs in this game. Yeah, I think that's like the lowest I've seen it. We'll give him a couple more minutes. There's our 20. There we go. 20 in design. I can't remember if that's going to be a record, but I'm pretty sure that 25 tech is going to be a new record. We got a +3 in our design and a +3 in our tech, which is, that's not bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, new record on the tech. Story quest leveled up, world design leveled up. We can research simple cutscenes in open world now. which kind of sucks now, seeing how We just built a brand new engine. Our first reviews for our newly released game, Shootout, came in. 8. That's pretty good. 7. 7. Can we get an 8? 7. So it's a 7.25 game. It's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty good. We need to get like a 9-star, 10-star game here so we can really make that money. But it looks like it's doing pretty good. We made 84K there in the first week and gained 123 fans. World design seems to be not very important. AI seems to be very important. And target audience, Wild East, Wild West, everyone, Wild East. It's a good match for it anyways. Alright, we're going to jump right into developing a second game here. While this one's still in the second week. That way when this gets done, we're releasing another game. Because we're wanting to make some serious cash flow this session. Cyberpunk. We're going to go action. We'll do action on this one as well. On PC, using our brand new engine. And we shall call it well, let's see, we'll call it Cyberpunk 2000. Numlock says on. There we go. We'll have it M for mature. Keeping our 3D graphics on. Made 70K in the second week there. Well then. Well, the last one we did was an action game. This one's now got a minus here, so we're gonna keep it the same. We're gonna keep it the same. Yeah, I think we're gonna bump gameplay up just a little bit because we got 2 things in gameplay, 1 thing in engine, so we're gonna need a little bit more on the gameplay side, I think. I think if we can get that 500K mark, we'll research the other 2. And if we can get back to that 500K mark, we'll go and make a new engine. And then hopefully try to hit that $1 million mark. And if we can get just one, like 9-star, 10-star game, we'll have that money. We will have that $1 million to get the hell out of this expensive rundown garage. Today, the new game platform, Vina Oasis, by Vina, has been released. Okay. Give me a little bit to get those bugs out. Another point in tech, and that might be a record on design. We gained +4 on design, +2 on tech, which is quite nice. No speed increase. New record on tech. What was that record on design? So we got our dialogues and 3D graphics version 1 leveled up. We can now research better dialogues. Cool. Shootout is now off the market. It sold 46,000 units, generating 322,000 in sales. Okay. Not too bad. The first review for our newly released game, Cyberpunk 2000, came in. 6. Not good. Really not good. At least it wasn't that 4 that I thought it was going to be. A 5.5. Alright, we are not making very good money on that game. I think we might let off of the cyberpunk style genre games because the last like 2 or 3 we've done ain't done too good right now. So I think we're just going to cut off on those for a little bit. We might come back later and do a couple more. Which means we probably need to research a new topic. Alternate history. That sounds interesting. I ain't really done too much into that. I bet that would be pretty good with simulation. Nah, we're not going to do it. We're going to go... I think we're going to go sports. Because sports will take over for Cyberpunk in our rotation for now of games to make. So we'll quickly research that. And then we'll pump out a good sports game here. Almost in... There we go. We've successfully researched sports. Develop a new game. Topic. Sports. Genre. Simulation. And we're going to put it on. It's $100K for that license. We got the money. But these games, the consoles are coming out very quick right now too. So I think we're just going to hold off and wait a little bit. Because I believe the Super Nintendo should be coming out. Or the Super TES or whatever they're going to call it on this one. And we might grab that one. I don't think we're going to... So this is like the Sega. Yeah, that's the Sega. So we're going to wait for the Super Nintendo for our next license that we buy. He's a brand new sports game. We're going to call this one NBA. I should probably capitalize those. There we go. Next. 3D graphics. Start development. Hopefully we can get a good chunk of money. Really good game coming out here. When our gameplay is high, which makes perfect sense since we got the 2 things here and only the 1 for each of those. Story and quest don't mean much of nothing. I mean, it's a basketball game, late 80s. I mean, there wasn't much in the way of story in sports games back then. I mean, they just now started putting good stories into like NBA 2K and Madden and shit. Just like a few years ago. So we're gonna go. Yeah. I think that'll work just fine. Cause in sports games, you want that AI. You gotta have good AI in sports games. That's like the biggest complaint you'll see if you look into sports games. Is just the AI just doesn't do stuff, or they fuck up, or it's just terrible. Cyberpunk 2000 is now off the market. It sold 26,000 units, generating 183,000 in sales. Well, it's pretty much paid for the game we're making now, so that's something. Alright, we're going to stick with that 1060-30. I think actually, I think we're going to drop sound down a little bit to about 20, right around there. That way, yeah, right around there. That way, the graphics, which is the most important part here, it's up there. You see, we're not taking any negatives from the sound being down, which is just fine. And so we're going to go with this. See how that turns out. Hopefully this will be our formula to get our first 9-star game coming in, or 9-rated game. Hey, put a bug back in it. Okay, there we go. 25-25. I don't know if this will be a new record on design or not. I thought it was going to be for like the past 3 games we've released, and apparently it's not. We got +1 design, +3 tech, and didn't get nothing on the speed again. Which kind of sucks, because speed is mediocrely important. We got a new record on both of those. Because speed determines how fast you can do stuff. It's like how fast can you, if you're on graphics, how fast can you do it? How tired are you afterwards. The first reviews for our newly released game, NBA, came in. Oh, that's flirting with that 10. Another one? Come on. An 8? What? Are you? I can live with a 9, but an 8? These guys give it a 10. This one gives it an 8. What the hell? And did they just not like sports games? Apparently, this is a really freaking awesome sports game, and this guy gives it an 8. What the hell? That's fucking bullshit. It's still a 9.25, but that's bullshit. It should have been a 9.5. I mean, come on. Damn. Anyway, so that that should be our moneymaker right there. We're already at $773,000, so we should be good. This should get us up out of this garage. NBA has achieved a company sales record with over 50,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Blue Sun. 53.7 thousand to be exact. We're 7th ranked game in the first week. That's not bad, guys. That is not bad at all. That is really good. Seeing how we're basically living in this garage because we never leave it. I mean, that trash can is probably filled with like takeout Chinese, and there's probably pizza boxes filling up this car by now. So he just has it delivered, and they walk in, they hand the pizza off to him. He hands them some money, and they go on. Now that's probably what's going on here because he never leaves that chair. Our post-release analysis of NBA is complete, and we got the following results. Level design seems to be quite important for this type of game. Congratulations, you have made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office, situated in a technological park. You would like to move your company to the next level. Move for $150K? We'll do it. Get us the hell out of this fucking garage. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. You now may also train yourself and your staff to improve skills. Let's try this by completing a management course, which is required before you can hire your first employee. To get started, close this message and then click on your character to bring up the training menu. Train, staff management. $25,000. That is a lot of money. NBA has achieved a company sales record with over 100,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Blue Sun. Okay. While I was doing that, I'm going to grab myself my Pepsi real quick, guys. The latest game by Blue Sun has received very positive reviews overall. Star Games gave it a 10, saying, awesome. If Blue Sun continues to innovate like this, they might become a new fan favorite. That's the dream. That is the dream. Alright, come on, finish it. Alright, well done. You've successfully completed your management course, and you are now able to hire your very first employee. To get started, close this message and then click the Fill Position button, which is visible near the big desk. Fill Position. Before you can hire someone, you have to advertise the open position, set an advertising budget, and decide how you can test your applicants. A high budget will increase the number of applicants, and the different tests will help find people with the right balance of design and technology skills. Alright, since we're pretty much broke, we're going to go with like 100K here. Well, you know what, we'll do 150. 150 is okay. And we're going to go with complex algorithm. Yeah, it's the design choice. For some reason, I am not capable of saying that word right now. Let's start looking. It's gonna bug me all day now. I'm like walking around the house just trying to say that word until I get it right. It seems that Blue Sun has recently moved into an office in a well-known technological park and is now searching for employees. The company, which is known for games such as NBA and Shootout, has reportedly operated out of a garage until now. Very bad garage. One of the many fans of NBA commented, I can't believe that they didn't even have a proper office until now, and that those games were created by only one person. I am really looking forward to their future games. I am too. The search for the open position is complete. You can now review the list of applicants and hire someone for this position. Don't forget that you can also always train your employees to improve their skills. Let's see, Sean Patterson's level 1, 159 tech, 43 design. You know, I think I might have picked the text one and not the design one. Either way, we need both. We need a good tech guy and a good design guy. Let's see, level 2. I like level 2 better. 286 tech, 113 design. It's not bad. It's pretty balanced. You got 247 research. I'd like that to be a bit higher because the research, it's how many research points that person produces when you're creating game engines or whatever. And the higher this is, the faster this fills up to bigger numbers. And we need research points to fill up fast. So, I mean, this person would be good. The speed is slow. I mean, they're very slow. The research, it's you know, better than speed. But, I don't know about that one. This one's Not much better. In all honesty, this one isn't much better at all. They want 18K per month versus her 21K per month. She's got a 286 tech with a 113 design. He's got a 369 tech with a 30 design, a 104 speed with a 240 research, and a 194 speed with a 247 research. So, I think we're going to go with her. Because, like I said, we can always train them, make them better. And as we make games, they'll automatically raise their stats. See, and this is why I had that mod installed, where when you're making games, you get that +2 to 4, maybe +6, I think is the highest I've seen it go, to increase their design, tech, and speed. You still have to train them, because it'll take forever. Like you will run out of time before that mod will actually get them high enough to actually specialize in them. So you still have to train them. And research is one of those you want to have the research at a minimum of 300. Minimum. The higher the better. Minimum of 300. So we're going to go ahead and hire her. Congratulations on your first hire. New employees have to settle in before they become fully effective. When a character is not fully efficient, you can see an efficiency bar next to them. This bar will fill up slowly over time. It is usually a good idea to give your new staff a welcoming training to get them up to speed quickly. This will maximize their efficiency way faster than normally. To do this, close this message and then click on the character to bring up the action menu. We can now research medium games as well. Okay. Train staff welcoming. It's 10K. It's a lot of money. And we're still making some money on NBA here. 44K. And it's not great, but it's awesome. You can hire up to 4 employees in this office. Don't try to hire everyone at once, as staff are expensive. Many rookies hire too early and go bankrupt. It is best to take it slow. Yes, we are going to take it slow. I'm going to spend another $150,000 here to find a design guy, because we want at least 3 people before you can make medium games. And our goal is to get ready to make medium games. We'll probably have to make a couple, like maybe one more small game, just to padding the bank account. But we're wanting to get to where we can make the medium games. We got a 162 design, 37 tech, 188 speed, 150 research for 10K a month. He is absolute trash. Now, this one's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We got a 257 design, 142 tech, a 270 speed with a 289 research. That's not too bad. Not terrible. What's our last option? Okay, yeah, not even going to bother going over that. We're going to go with Clinton here. This one, I mean, he's not bad. His speed will get to 300 just for making games. And a little bit of training we get, some of them will increase his speed as a secondary stat type thing. Because we're not just going to make you click on the training to increase their speed. That's just going to be something that happens. Like when you research technology, speed is like one of the things that's in there. When you research design, speed happens to be one of those things in there. I mean, and then as you go up, the increases get more. So it will increase over time. So will the research. Research, we may actually give him a couple courses in researching after we create our first medium-sized game. Because right now we just ain't got the money. Oh, we got achievement, diversity, have male and female staff. Hire someone famous. I'm guessing he was famous. NBA is now off the market. It sold 213,646 units, generating $1.4 million in sales. Almost 1.5. 4,500 more dollars, and it would have been 1.5 million. That's pretty good, guys. And we still have 1.3 of that. Let's go ahead and train him, give him the staff welcoming thing here. Not problem. Welcome to the staff. Here's the problems. Fix them. Alright. We're going to go ahead. We're going to research simple cutscenes. Gonna have her research open world. Because we've been doing quite a few RPGs, and I think we're actually going to stick with action RPGs in order to specialize our guys in. So I think that's what we're going to aim for. See, there's a Super Nintendo. Today, Nintendo announced the much-anticipated successor to the popular TES console, This is the greatest console we have ever built. It comes with a state-of-the-art 16-bit graphics and sound. It is simply super, and that's when we decided to call it the Super TES. Fans around the world have been waiting for this moment, and it seems that they will not be disappointed. I remember that. I had a Super Nintendo, and I played the hell out of that Super Nintendo. It was like the shit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and research medium games. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Hi again. I heard that you've been very successful in the gaming business and are starting to grow your team. I've updated our client list, so if you're looking for some contracts work, let me know, Jason. Medium-sized contracts have been unlocked. Okay. We might do a couple contracts just to pad in the bank account a bit. And since we still got $886,000, we'll see here just how much it's going to cost us to make that new engine, and we might be able to make that new engine this episode as well. Hi Rundal, I have followed the progress of Blue Sun for a while, and it seems that with your current expansion, you have started developing larger games. Larger games deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. A publisher will market and publish your game around the world. They will also help fund development. In return, they keep most of the profits, but since the game will sell a lot more, it is usually still worth it. I can put you in touch with some publishers so you can look at some of the available contracts. Just let me know. Find publishing contracts has been unlocked. It is accessible in the action menu. Okay. Now, publishing, we will be publishing. Because the thing is, okay. Using a publisher is a great way to get your games in front of a larger audience, which in turn helps to grow your fan base. Once your fan base is big enough, you can self-publish your larger games without the need for a publisher. For medium games, you should aim to have at least 100K fans before you publish them yourself. To use a publisher, you need to sign a contract. The contract will dictate what game you need to create. Pay attention to all the details, most importantly the minimum score that the contract dictates. If the game you release does not meet the minimum score, you will have to pay a penalty, which can be costly. It is also important to pay attention to the royalty rate. The higher the rate, the more money you will make from the contract. Alright, we'll just use this one for example. This is by Capcom. Or Capcom, not Capcom, it's Capcom. They want you to make a business game, any genre. Doesn't matter what genre it is, as long as it's a business game. You'd have a minimum score of 7, which I don't know about that, guys, to be honest with you. We've had a lot of games that have been 5s, and 6s. A game size has to be a medium game size. We get 13% of the royalties. We get $105,000 up front. If we don't get the 7 score, we pay them $130,000, which is just, that's a lot of money. Then we got any topic as long as it's a venture game by Capcom. This one is actually more doable. Minimum score of 4. We're pretty much guaranteed to hit that at least. Medium game size, mature audience, royalty of 8%. Royalties is like, that's awfully low. But it's an easy one to get though, so that's okay. We get $60K up front and $165,000 penalty if we don't hit that score of 4. This one we can't do because we haven't researched alternate history yet. Rockville Softworks, any topic, any genre for the TES, minimum score is 6, medium game, target audience everyone. And we're probably not going to do that one for the simple fact that the Super Nintendo just came out, so the regular Nintendo is about to die. So, yeah. But we probably will do this one when we get to it. If it's still there. For now, we're going to create custom engines, see what we're looking at here. For simple cutscenes added, better dialogue, and open world. It's only 240K. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. So I think we're actually just going to go ahead and do that. Blue Sun. Oh, no, that's our... Hey, cap. Thank you. Oh my god, I can't spell. Blue Flame version 1.2 now. Create engine. We're so original with the names of their stuff. We still got $500,000, which isn't bad. Pause, it seems that quite a few players use illegal copies of NBA. I've managed to identify some of them. We could either sue them to defend our copyright, or send them warnings to ask them to stop. What do you want to do? Well, we're not going to be the asshole that sues them. We're going to give them a warning. And if they still consist to do it, then we're going to sue them. Alright. With all those research, we're almost back up to 87 here. Today, the new game platform Super TES by Nintendo has been released. So Super Nintendo is out now. Blue Sun has recently sent warnings to several players using illegal copies of their game NBA. Piracy is an increasingly big problem in the industry. Some companies invest a lot of money and effort to fight piracy, while others argue that it's better to take a more relaxed approach and invest in better games instead. We have gained 264 fans just from not suing them. Just sending them an email like, hey dude, okay, you're using our game illegally. Could you stop that? Yeah, just go buy the game. And we get like fucking 400 fans. Your new game engine, Blue Flame version 1.2, is now complete. Awesome. Alright. Go ahead and pause the timer. Save game. Alright guys, we're going to call it here. We've been going for about 31 minutes now. We've gotten quite a bit done. We got out of the garage finally, which is awesome. We got 2 employees, Clinton Harris and Amanda Kane. Both, they're not bad. They're pretty good. They'll grow with us. As our character grows, they'll grow. We've created a whole new engine, unlocked a whole bunch of stuff for that engine. We've unlocked publishing deals, and we unlocked medium games, which is huge. We still got 94 research points. Okay, apparently this doesn't pause the game, guys. The media is abuzz with the latest news from this year's entertainment conference, and a surprise announcement. Bonnie, a company known for General Electronics, has presented a prototype console called the Play System. Apparently, Bonnie has collaborated with Nintendo, creators of the beloved and successful TES and Super TES console, to develop what is basically a Super TES with a CD drive. This would be the world's first console using a CD drive. Awesome. Journalists around the world are baffled, as only one day after Bonnie and Nintendo jointly announced the Play System at the entertainment conference, things have turned sour. Nintendo announced today that they will cancel the project and instead seek to develop a new console with a different partner. Rumor has it that the distribution deal the companies had worked out was unfavorable to Nintendo, handing over much of the control to Bonnie. It seems to be the end of the Play System. Well, actually, that apparently doesn't pause it. But, anyways, we've still got $286,000. We're in year 7 with 4.8K fans. And we're about to get a couple publishing deals going. Well, we're going to do a couple publishing deals to try and get our fans up a little higher. Get some more money coming in. Make a bigger name for ourselves, and then move into the next building that we can get to. And looking before that happens, it'll probably be making good enough games so we can hire 2 more people, and hopefully get into the next building where we can start making large games and unlocking the research lab, which is huge. But there we go, guys. If you guys enjoyed the game, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys later.